If you've been watching the news this week, you have been hearing about vaccine passports. They are the hot topic. Now, President Biden says there's not going to be an effort to have any federal type of passport and that it's going to have to depend on private industry if they want to come up with a way to screen their customers. Now, that's the complete opposite of what's happening in New York. As they try to get New York City back on its feet, they've created a new app. It's called the Excelsior Pass, and it became available last Friday, and it stores your vaccine records or even negative tests. The plan is to have large venues like theaters and stadiums and even wedding receptions use the pass to screen people before they allow them to enter. The EU has been using something similar to help facilitate travel for a while now, but privacy experts have some serious concerns. First of all, you're asking people about their medical records, so there's that one. And then there's cybersecurity, because obviously we all know there are breaches. And then they have to figure out ways to handle people who need an exemption, because there are folks out there who cannot get the vaccine because of medical reasons. So there's still a lot of questions on this one. No questions in Iowa. It is now officially illegal to cheat on a drug or alcohol test. The new law makes it illegal to use any kind of synthetic urine, any additives that you might buy online, or even your own urine that you collected before the test to try to circumvent a workplace alcohol or drug screening. It only applies to urine testing, not breath, saliva, or blood. Those are much harder to cheat with. Now, the anti-cheating law applies to both public and private employers. And if you're caught cheating, it is only a simple misdemeanor, but it could land you in jail for up to 30 days, and the fines go up to $625. A new background screening law in Illinois limits employers' ability to use criminal history when making employment decisions. The new law amends several past bills, and basically it says an employer has to prove a substantial relationship between the conviction and the current job the applicant is applying for, or they have to show that the applicant poses unreasonable risk to the business, its customers, or the public at large. Now, adverse action rules apply to all of this. It took effect immediately. So if you're hiring in Illinois, you need to be aware of that. If you'd like some more screening information, check out ebiinc.com. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.